Welcome to Prince Shorthand House. Exercise number 132, Sir Happy Singh, 120 words a minute. Ready? Start. Sir, more than 1 lakh mills are there in West Bengal which need to be rejuvenated, which needs to be provided technological upgradation, and which need to be saved from fly-by-night operators. I would request the government that this government should take initiative for using the jute fiber in more and more government departments so that jute could be saved, as jute is recognized as the golden fiber of the world. One of the schemes approved for implementation during the 12th plan is the Comprehensive Handloom Cluster Development Scheme. One of the mega clusters taken up for development is in my parliamentary constituency. Till the end of December 2014, a sum of rupees 12 crore have been allocated for development of all the mega clusters. I would like to know how much has been allocated for West Bengal and what is the progress so far. The Vastra Kamgar Punarvas Yojana or the Textile Workers Rehabilitation Scheme is an important scheme which provides interim relief to textile workers and those unemployed as a consequence of permanent closure of any particular portion or entire unit in the private sector. When we look at the status of state-wise funds, West Bengal has not received any funds from 2010-11 while other states have received funds under the scheme. What is the reason for such kind of discrimination? A few days ago, the trade facilitation agreement has been signed. May I know from the Honorable Minister whether it has been ascertained how much foreign direct investment has been absorbed in the textile industry in the wake of the trade facilitation agreement, which ensures that easier customs could help our textile industry because 100% FDI is allowed. I find no reason to oppose you, but on a rider that all the land vested with you should not be allotted or given to any private organization or any other private interest. This bill is to facilitate the ongoing process of modernization and to continue with the leasehold rights vested in the National Textile Corporation on completion of the leasehold nature. Since the content and intent of this bill is nothing objectionable is there, our party CPI-M would like to support this bill, but at the same time while supporting this bill, still I would like to raise some serious concerns and make some critical observations regarding the functioning of NTC and regarding the state of textile sector. What has been the experience of this process of modernization? What has happened to this process of modernization? The process of modernization has not led to the revival of NTC and textile sector. Instead, it has led to the exploitation of NTC rather than the development and modernization of textile sector. Using the National Textile Corporation, large-scale corruption has taken place under the cover of modernization. Some people with their political clout have got permits and these NTC mills have not benefited from that. The profits made have been siphoned off. So, I would like to appeal to the Honorable Minister to please take some strong steps to avoid middlemen and promote direct marketing. Direct marketing could be promoted by opening more showrooms, and NTC developing its own branches. So I hope that the government will take such steps and will take the initiative to develop their own branches. Indian textiles has become a global brand. It has become a big thing in the world, and this is the right time to act. The government takes some positive steps. I appreciate those steps. I hope that the government will carry forward these steps. When it comes to the workers, the government claims that large sums of public funds have been invested in the mills with a view to making these mills viable and protect the interest of workers, but I am sorry to state that this claim is hollow claim. I am saying this because in the process of modernization, what has happened is that the number of workers in NTC has come down from more than 70,000 to a mere 8,000. A large number of workers have lost their jobs. This modernization process should not be a job killing process, but unfortunately, it has become a job killing process. This modernization process has to be a process of expanding the capacity of NTC. Otherwise, the whole exercise will be futile. There is enough scope for expanding the production capacity of NTC. The per capita cloth available in our country is one of the lowest as compared to the global standard. It is a shameful situation. The per capita cloth availability is only 12 yards. So there is enough scope for expanding the capacity. I hope the government will take such steps. The government claims that the workers' interests have been protected is a false claim because a large share of funds meant for modernization has gone to the VRS scheme. That itself shows that the government's claim that the workers' interests are protected is a false claim. Stop.